Happy Father's Day, Dad. I hope you have an amazing day today, and I hope that this video helps you with relaxing and rejuvenating. You can do it at any point today. Depending on when I send this, it'll probably be in the morning, but it'll be amazing to do in the afternoon too for a little energy boost. Nothing's better than having your daughter guide you through a yoga class. So this will be a slower beginner flow, and I really hope you enjoy it and you get a lot out of it, and it makes your day extra special. So I'll talk to you soon. I miss you, love you. Happy Father's Day to all of the fathers out there.
All right, so let's get started. You can start in a seated position, whichever position is most comfortable for you, either in hero's pose or in what I'm about to do, which is easy pose. And we're gonna start with just some shoulder rolls. Loosen up those shoulders, bring them all the way up to your ears, and then draw them down your back. At this point, we can link our breath with our movement. So when we lift our shoulders up, inhale, exhale, draw them all the way back. A few more just like that. Awesome. So now we're going to take our hands and place them on our belly. And we're going to acknowledge the rise and fall of our belly as we deeply breathe in and breathe out. So by connecting our hands onto our stomach, we're acknowledging the breath. And the breath is going to be what carries us through this practice. So as you're breathing, you can either take deep breaths in and out, or do a specific pranayama that I'm doing right now, which is the 4-part breathing. So you breathe in for 4, hold for 4, breathe out for 4, hold the out breath for 4. So you can continue this breathing at your own pace. As we're breathing, we are going inward into our bodies and leaving the external environment behind. So the breath is really important as you practice yoga, and it carries you through each posture and allows you to exist further into the present moment, which is the moment of infinite possibilities. Just keep breathing. Amazing. Gently open your eyes, and we're going to inhale and sweep our arms up towards the sky. Hands meet together. Exhale, pull them down in front of your heart center. One more time. Inhale all the way up. Hands reach above, and then you're going to drop your right hand to the ground and side bend over to the right. You can either look down or look up, whatever's most comfortable for your neck, and keep breathing. Every time you inhale, you're going to try to reach a little bit further. Exhale, relax into the pose. Perfect. On our next inhale, sweep that arm back towards the sky, and we're going to just reverse it to the other side. So now bending to the left. Head is again facing down or facing up, whatever is most comfortable for the neck. Make sure both of your cyst bones, the booty bones, are on the ground. You don't want one lifting up higher than the other. Keep breathing. All right, on the inhale, go ahead and reach back up, meet in the center. And we're going to do a few neck rolls to the right. Make sure you're linking your breath with the movement, and nicely release the tension that is always built up in our neck region. Let's switch directions to the other side. Nice big circles for the neck, warming up our body for the practice. Awesome. So now we're going to do something that I really like to do at the beginning of my practice, and that's form fists and just gently rub my adrenal glands. They're an important part of the lymphatic system, and when you motion towards your heart, you're encouraging blood flow out of those adrenal glands, moving that lymph node into the rest of your body. So now let's move on to all fours, and we're going to gently stand up to the top of our mats. Let's meet at the front of our mats, and we're going to enter Tadasana pose, mountain pose. So in Tadasana pose, you want to make sure your four corners of your feet are grounded into the earth. Your hips are not too far forward, too far back. You're lifting up from your thighs. Your hands are shining forward. Your shoulders are rolled back and relaxed. Your heart is shining forward to the front of the mat. Neck parallel to the ground, and you want to feel like a string is pulling your head up high. So Tadasana is a very active pose. It is not passive. You have to acknowledge every part of your body standing strong, just as a mountain would. In this pose, often we feel a sense of strength as we breathe in this pose. Allow that feeling of strength to melt throughout the rest of your body. Your eyes can either be open or closed. Now from this posture with slight bend in the knee, and inhale, sweep the arms towards the sky. Exhale, hands meet together in front of the heart. One more time, sweep the hands up, and we're going to start our Surya Namaskara A, sun salutations. So exhale, go down towards the ground, and we're going to meet in Uttanasana, forward fold, and you can just walk out the forward fold a little bit, bending each knee, warm up those hamstrings while your hands reach towards the ground. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, both hands plant on the ground, and step back with that right foot. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, heart shines forward. Exhale, left meets right, and we meet into plank, chaturanga. And we're going to lower down knees, chest, chin, slide forward, and we're going to do some cobra rolls. So take your fingertips about elbow length, elbow width apart, and you're going to inhale and go up, and exhale, bring your body back down. So this is a good warm-up for the spinal cord. Inhale up, exhale down. Make sure this is as fluid as possible. We're going to do this a few times. Exhale. And then once those are done, we're going to move our hands to underneath our shoulders, press the ground up, reach our tailbone towards the sky, and meet in our first downward dog of the day. Go ahead and walk out the dog. Just do whatever feels good for your body. Bend the knees, sway the hips side to side in the downward dog. Just make sure your hands are firmly grounded into the floor. Have your ankles reaching towards the floor as well, sternum reaching towards the ground as well. From here, we're going to inhale, move the right foot forward between the hands. Exhale, left meets right. Inhale, Uttanasana. And hands reach up towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale, hands forward in front of your heart. Adjust your hair like me if needed. It's really hot and sweaty out here. Inhale, hands reach up. Exhale, hands down, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, hands plant. Left foot will step back this time. Inhale, shoulders roll back, heart shines forward. Exhale, top of your plank. Inhale, knees, chest, and chin to the ground. Slide forward, and let's inhale into baby cobra, Bhujangasana. And exhale, we're going to reach our hips to the sky. Hands firmly press us up from the ground into downward facing dog. Again, make it feel good as we hold this downward dog for a few breaths. Awesome. On our inhale, we're going to step the right foot forward. Left foot meets right. Exhale. Uttanasana. Inhale, sweep the arms up towards the sky. Hands meet together in Anjali Mudra, prayer pose. Awesome. Let's have a few breaths here. Inhale, hands sweep back up. Slight bend in the back if it's within your practice and it feels good. Exhale, hands down towards the ground, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands plant onto the ground. Step back with your right foot. Inhale, heart shines forward. Exhale, left meets right, top of your plank. Inhale. Exhale all the way down towards the ground. Awesome. This time we're going to go for a full upward facing dog. So make sure you are reaching that heart towards the sky. Shoulders are pulling back. Thighs are lifted off the ground. Inhale. Exhale. Push yourself up into downward facing dog. Excellent. Let's hold for a few breaths. Inhale, step the right foot forward, and this time we're going to add on to our Surya Namaskara and drop the left knee towards the ground, sweep the arms up towards the sky into our low lunge. You can either have your hands resting on your thigh or sweeping towards the sky, or an Anjali Mudra in front of your heart. Push your hips forward. I like to have my hands up, reaching towards the sky. Opening up my chest, opening my hips. Exhale, release those hands down to the ground. Step back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Exhale, down towards the ground. Flip your feet. Inhale, reach your heart up towards the sky. Stretch out the front part of your body. Exhale, downward facing dog. Perfect. Downward dog is supposed to feel like a relaxing pose. So make sure, again, your elbows are spiraling towards the ground. On your inhale, you're going to step that left foot forward. We're going to do the other side. Drop the right knee. Make sure you have firm balance before you reach your hands up towards the sky, because you don't want to wobble and fall out of this position. It can be a balancing act. Again, choose where your hands feel best in this posture. Make sure your knee is above your ankle, your front knee. Hold and breathe. Awesome. Inhale. Exhale. Hands plant. Send that left knee back to meet the right, top of your plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Lower from your elbows down towards the ground. Flip the feet. Inhale, head reaches towards the sky, heart shines forward. Exhale, hips rise, feet plant, downward dog. Now we're going to tippy toe our feet to the front of our mat to meet our hands in Uttanasana. Hold our forward fold really nicely here. And this time we're going to hold onto either elbow into ragdoll position. Here we really want to release that neck. Sway side to side if it feels good. Nod your neck yes, nod it no. Really release that tension in our hamstrings, in our shoulders and neck region. And make sure you're breathing. Every time you exhale, try to go a little bit deeper into the posture. Awesome. Let's release that. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, slight bend, sweep the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands in Anjali Mudra in front of your heart. Again, big inhale all the way up towards the sky. Stretch out that body. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, drop those hands towards the ground and step back with your left foot, your right foot, top of your plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. You can either continue to do upward facing dog, or if that's too much for you, continue in baby cobra. Just make sure you're lifting your head and heart towards the sky. And downward dog. From our downward dog position, we're going to breathe. And on the inhale, step that right foot forward between your hands. We're going to continue to add on to our little sequence here. So drop into low lunge, sweep the arms up towards the sky or resting on your knee, whatever feels good. Open that chest up, open the hip. Tuck the toes underneath. Make sure they're tucked on your left leg. And we're going to lift up, do a nice little balancing act here, into crescent lunge posture. This is a great posture again for stability, balance, feels really good in the hips. Shine your heart forward, make it feel good. And then from here, we're actually going to open up into Warrior Two. So this is a slightly balancing act sequence as well. You need to flip that left foot. Create a straight line with those arms, knee above that ankle, and your core is strong here. Core and legs are strong. You feel like a strong warrior in Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Look forward in front of your hand, staring at those fingertips, and we hold and breathe. Excellent. From here, we're going to do a little ninja move. Pivot that left foot back into a crescent lunge. Inhale, exhale, drop that left knee, drop the hands down, and we're going to step that right foot back into the top of our plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Let's flow it out. Exhale all the way down to the ground. Flip those toes. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're going to go to the other leg now, so sweep that left foot forward in between your hands, drop the right knee, and inhale, sweep those arms towards the sky. Hold for a few breaths, and then you know what's coming next. We're doing a little balancing, so flip the toes and lift yourself up into full crescent lunge. Awesome. Hold and breathe before we do our transition into Warrior 2 on this side. I'm going to move my body to the other front of the mat. You stay where you are, just so you can see my transition from Crescent Lunge to Warrior 2 on the left side. So from Crescent Lunge, we're going to sweep our arms behind our heads, and then open up our body into Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2 posture. Hold it strong on this left side like a warrior. Make sure your shoulders are always relaxed and you're breathing deeply into this posture. Awesome. Let's pivot back to Crescent Lunge, back to where we came in. Nice little balance. Open up that chest. Exhale, drop that knee down. Open up again. Inhale and exhale, plant those hands, framing out that left foot. Step it back, top of your plank, and flow it out. top of your plank. Exhale, inhale, upward facing dog. Lift those thighs, lift that heart. And exhale, downward facing dog. Awesome job, everybody. Perfect. Let's breathe in this downward dog and tippy toe our feet back to the front of our mat. I'm going to go back to the front of our mat so that you can mirror me correctly. So you stay where you are. I'm just moving. And then from here, we're going to take our peace fingers and wrap them around our big toes. We're going to pull our chest closer towards our thighs, drop our head all the way down, and really use the strength of our arms to pull our bodies further into this Uttanasana. Remember to breathe. Exhale further into this posture. Relax the neck. Make it feel really good. Continue to pull. Relax into this posture. Breathe. Awesome job. Inhale, release those big toes, flat back. Exhale, drop down, regular Uttanasana. Inhale, sweep those arms towards the sky, slight bend in the back. Exhale, hands forward. Amazing. Breathe. Inhale again. Let's start the flow over again. Reach the arms up. Dive forward. Hands towards the ground. Forward fold. Step that right foot back. Left foot back. Plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog. And let's flow it back into downward facing dog. We're going to continue to add on to our sequence. So from here, our base position, we are going to draw the right foot forward in between the hands. And instead of going into low lunge, we are going to create balance and sweep our arms up right into that crescent lunge. Hold your crescent lunge for a few breaths, really feeling the power. And then pivot that back foot and open our arms up, spread them wide into Warrior Two posture. From this Warrior Two, we're going to straighten out that right leg, hinge forward from your hips, reaching that torso as far forward as it can go before you drop your hand down and meet into Trikonasana, triangle pose. Make sure that your hand is somewhere comfortable, either resting on the ground, your knee, your shin, your ankle, and your left arm is reaching high towards the sky. Your head can either be looking down or looking up, whatever feels comfortable. And really make sure that you're lengthening out of your torso. Do not fall into this position. We want to lengthen in this position. Amazing. Let's come out of this same way we came in. Reach the arms back up into Warrior Two. Bend that front knee. Sweep that arm forward. Watch your balance like me. Back into crescent lunge. Inhale. Exhale. Drop the hands down. Frame out that foot. Plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale. Cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Now let's hold this for a few breaths before we move into the left side, repeating the same sequence we just did on the right. So let's inhale that left foot forward, create stability, grounding. Inhale, sweep those arms up towards the sky. Amazing. Hold this crescent lunge. And I'm going to move to the other side of the mat just so you can see the transition a little bit better. But you again, stay where you are. And let's move our bodies into Warrior Two posture on the left side. Open up the body. Make sure you're forming a perfect T with those upper arms. Legs are strong and powerful. All right, let's inhale. You can sweep the arms up like me, straighten out that front leg. And exhale, we're going to hinge forward as far as you can go before dropping that arm down to the knee, shin, ankle, or ground. Reach the top arm as far up as it can go. And really make sure you're lengthening from that torso. Neck is relaxed, shoulders are relaxed. Feel the stretch in both your legs. Really open up the frontal part of your body. Amazing. Let's inhale, rise back up into Warrior Two. Exhale. Inhale, sweep the arms so you can pivot the foot back into Crescent Lunge. Inhale. Exhale, drop the hands, frame out the foot. Let's flow it out. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Upward Dog. And exhale all the way back into Downward Dog. Let's use this as a nice little break. Take some deep breaths. Breathe out through the mouth to really cool down the body. Even if you're not in Florida, you might be hot wherever you are. I'm certainly sweating, so let's move it down to the mat. Bend the knees and meet in a figure four before pushing back into a child's pose. Everyone's favorite, most relaxing pose. Let's hold this child's pose and breathe. Again, make it feel good. Rest that head against your mat, hands reaching forward. Fingers spread. Feel that nice relaxing feeling in your lower back. Inhale, feel your lungs pushing against your thighs, reminding you that you're alive with this breath. All right, let's inhale and come out of child's pose and meet in a figure four position in the middle of our mat. From here, we're going to move into Jirga Go, cat-cow. Really nice posture for our spine. We're going to inhale, cat. Exhale, cow. Reach that belly button towards your back. Inhale, drop that stomach. Reach the head towards the sky. Exhale, fold the spine. Reach it up. Let's do this a few more times. You can go at your own pace, whatever feels good. Remember to link the movement with your breath. Awesome. Once you're finished with our cat-cow posture, we're going to move into Hero's Pose. Close to the back of your mat, on both of your knees, spine straight. You're going to take your right hand and move it towards your lower back, flipping the fingers to facing towards the ground. And as you hold onto your lower back, push your hips forward and head falls back into our camel pose. Shine that heart forward. Continue to push your hips towards the front of your mat. If this is too easy for you, we can advance the posture by dropping both your hands and holding on to the ankles. Be sure to be mindful that you're not pushing your back into postures that don't feel comfortable. Continue to breathe in this camel pose. Awesome. If your hands are at your lower back, just remember to only move as far back as feels comfortable. Breathe all of the positive energy that you're absorbing into your heart chakra as it shines towards the sky. To come out of this posture, if your hands aren't already at your lower back, place them there. Your head is the last part of your body that's going to rise up. To counter this pose, we're going to fall into a nice deep child's pose. Let's hold this pose for a few breaths. We're going to finish off our practice now. So go ahead and come out of child's pose. Move your hips to one side. Draw your legs forward. Keep your feet planted and knees bent. Inhale, sweep the arms forward. Gather all of that positive energy. Exhale, vertebra by vertebra, back down onto your mat. And now let's release into the best posture, Shavasana. Take up space with your body, legs wide, arms wide, and let's just relax into this amazing posture. Remember to breathe as you absorb all of the benefits that you've gotten from this yoga practice. And you feel gratitude for coming to your mat today and pushing yourself in ways that maybe you've never done before. So let's hold this Shavasana in silence and go inward. Once you're ready to come out of the Shavasana, go ahead and wiggle your fingers and toes. Reach your arms above your head. Nice stretch like the morning. Go ahead and curl into a ball on one side and gently push yourself up into the posture that you started class with, either easy pose or hero's pose. And let's go ahead and take a big inhale, gather all of the oxygen and light, and exhale, bring it towards your third eye chakra, your intuition base, and down into your heart. Feel the benefits of today's practice. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.
Well, Dad, I hope you enjoyed this nice, slow, relaxing, restorative yoga flow. It was definitely fun to film, and I'm glad that I got out a lot of the pre-video filming jitters with you, and I hope it flowed really nicely and you enjoyed it. So have an amazing day. Love.